All right, so I've said pretty much a lot of things about this. Of course, this is the Xbox Series S. This is the what they want to call the budget console. 512 gigabytes of storage, slightly scaled down compute between CPU and GPU, 1440p max resolution, all that stuff. But again, for all of the lack of stuff that it has, still a pretty cool entry into getting into next gen if you can afford to get into next gen. If you buy all the storage you can for it, right? Well, I think I finally found the ultimate solution to this. Finally, the wait's over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another major unboxing, the first one of 2022, and the first one here at the new studio. We're in the new unboxing studio. Granted, it's just my office, but with a table that I put in here and some new lighting and some new camera rigging. But I'm excited. We're all excited and happy to be here. And of course, what better way to start off an unboxing in 2022 in the new space than with an Xbox Series X? Of course, you've probably already seen it. This console is already a year old, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm just excited to finally have it at Major's house. Can't wait to open this up again. This is of course, you already know, 4K 120 FPS. Not at the same time at all. I don't think any game does 4K 120. I could be wrong. Let me know if I am. Velocity architecture, 1 terabyte SSD, even though it is not that. But of course, like I showed it earlier, we've got ways of making it talk. But again, still way more storage than what's in the Xbox Series S. Let's see. Bigger design here. This box is very, very heavy. Of course, you got some stuff here. Yeah, and I'm sorry, like it's a very heavy box in my arm. It still kind of hurts. So it's like, yeah, it's a doozy. It's a humdinger of a box here. And even like there's still part of it that's cut off here. We got all the stuff here. Of course, 4K 120 FPS, 8K HDR. Is that what it said? Oh, it does say 8K HDR. Velocity architecture, 1 terabyte SSD, variable refresh rate. Of course, my TV does not have that, so I won't be able to really use it. I mean, maybe if I plugged it into any of my computer monitors, maybe. And of course, 4K Blu-ray support. As you know, this console does this console and the controller. Let's see here. And of course, we're going to power our dreams. We're going to power our dreams with Master Chief. This console actually makes sense, having Master Chief on the box now, because hey, Halo Infinite is out for you to play. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to open up this bad boy. So yeah, I was able to pick this up from GameStop today. This is January 7th as I'm recording this. I was able to pick it up at my local GameStop. Of course, it's a part of one of those bundles that they have. My bundle came with a $50 GameStop gift card, NBA 2K22, Call of Duty Vanguard, and Far Cry 6. So at least the latest titles that come out for it. So in full disclosure, this actual unboxing was going to happen a little bit later. Yesterday, I was actually able to secure an Xbox Series X through Best Buy through their All Access program. And I actually wanted to do my unboxing and talk about that, as I've done, I think, for the Xbox Series X a few years ago. But I mean, even though this console wasn't acquired through All Access, I mean, I still feel like we can talk about it and how on Tech Talk Thursdays, and catch me at any random time and we want to talk about, I mean, outside of this tape really being on this box, we talk about how like Game Pass is the best deal in gaming when you're looking at software for your Xbox, whether it's the Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, or even PC. Or if you have none of those, and well, actually, I think it would make more sense if you had some of those, and then you can get like the cloud gaming, which I don't think is included with bare bones Game Pass. Again, if I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, like the All Access, I feel like is the console version of that, like where you can get a new console and you can break those payments up into 24 easy payments. I think it's $25 for the Series S and $35 for the Series X. You paid over 2 years. You get Game Pass Ultimate for 2 years. So that way, like, when you get your box, you don't have to worry about buying games. You will have access to those games through Game Pass instantly. So yeah, this is going to be really difficult. I'm gonna have to turn it around. So let's just do this sideways. This is until I can get everything out of the box. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, like you spend everything out. It's, yeah, I think it's $25 for the Xbox Series S, $35 for the Xbox Series X. 2 years of Game Pass Game Pass Ultimate to go along with this. So that's Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold. And with Ultimate, that's Xbox console. That's Xbox, all the Xboxes, PC, and of course you get the cloud stuff as well. And like it's the best deal for anybody. If you can afford an Xbox Series X outright, or you can't, but you would like to get into next gen, I still feel like All Access is that best option because of the fact that it is, again, it's 24 small payments, but they're interest free. Like you're not paying more than what the console is, and technically you save just a little bit. Like if you actually run the math, if you go All Access, you end up saving like a few bucks as opposed to if you were to buy an Xbox Series X and then like 2 years of Game Pass Ultimate. For me though, I ended up getting this here with the bundle, which, I mean, whether I save money or not, like it was not that much. Like, this bundle actually costs a little under $700 between the console and the games and the gift card. But I ended up selling my Xbox One X, my Xbox One S, and my PS4. So I traded in all of that stuff and was going to actually get money for that. But they actually had the console in stock right here. So I was like, well, instead of waiting for All Access, I'll go ahead and pick it up now. Because what I was doing was selling the console, because I didn't think GameStop had a console. So I was selling my old consoles and was going to take that money to dump it into the All Access payments, essentially to wash it out that way. But yeah, I still feel like if you are able to if you are looking for a console, they're becoming more readily available. The Series S, you could actually walk into any store and probably pick one up and get, like, it's a very good chance. That was the case, I want to say, back in September when I bought my Series S. And even now, like, I was able to go to bestbuy.com and apply for Xbox All Access to get an Xbox Series X that would have been here on Wednesday. So again, it seems like there's more coming into the pipeline. Got to keep up with it. Keep a watch out. It seems like the best way to get an Xbox Series X right now would be to go through All Access. And And even though that's about, like, if you were just looking for the console, you don't care about Game Pass, I still feel like that's the best option to do right now. Because then, like, hey, if you just want to pay for the Xbox outright, once you do all access, you can do that and just, I don't know, pay. I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand why you would want Game Pass, but hey, there are people out there who just don't want nice things. Anywho, I am ready to power my dreams. Of course, right here you can see this is the big boy. Oh my God, it is heavy. Has anybody ever talked about how heavy this thing is? It is. Now, I sold my Xbox One X, and we talked about how small that thing was, but how densely packed it is. That is insane. So I'm gonna take that out. There was nothing on there. Good, there was nothing on that. Nothing on there. It seems like nothing else is down at the bottom, so I need to be careful. Well, that's it for that. And we're gonna open up the side compartment here. Of course, that's where we got paperwork. Controller. Take those up here. Yeah, of course, we got paperwork. Cables. And that's it. So of course, just like always, we yank the box because we don't need that anymore. Of course, here you got the power cable, you got your instruction booklet, and high quality HDMI cables. Hello. And of course, the Xbox Series X controller. We all know about that. The improved D-pad, or I mean, the redesigned D-pad. Improved. I don't know. I forget really use mine. Improved D-pad. I mean, the redesigned D-pad, share button. Of course, menu buttons, Nexus buttons, textured triggers, textured grip, USB, Type-C. Yep, standard fare, except this is the black one. But of course, yeah, we're not here for all that. I mean, I don't know. There are people who are interested in controllers. Like, apparently there is an insurgence of people who are into keyboards now. Who I don't know why. Just buy Logitech. Just get it over with. So it's upside down. It's upside down. Of course, it's the big boy. Very tall, very dense. It is the Xbox Series X. This does you no good showing it from the top. Aside of, hey, look, you can see the green in there. I'm like everybody else. It would have been really cool if that actually glowed. It'd be really cool if the green in there actually glowed, but it does not. So let's go ahead and take a tour around. Oh my God, this thing is heavy. Of course, you got the Xbox logo right up top here. We're gonna roll that over, bring that in. And what do I do with it? All right, I'm gonna bring this over so we can kind of take comparisons here. Of course, the Xbox Series X got your disk drive here, got your eject button, pairing button for controller, and your USB-C, so you can plug your controller in and charge it. Power button right here. And of course, when you look at the Xbox Series S, just a very truncated version of this. Definitely not as tall. Also, you can see the Nexus button. Like, this one actually was designed to kind of lay this way, where this one's supposed to be standing up. I am not sure how I'm going to implement this into my studio space, because there's really no space up top for it. I might make some space for it to stand up top. But all the consoles I removed from my entertainment center were in the middle row, and this is too tall for that. Excuse me. Of course, here we're gonna flip this over, and this is where we can see the base here, like the nice rubbery base. Well, that's a little plasticky, but nice little rubber around on the edge here. Keep that from sliding. And then, ooh, boy, it's getting dirty already. This mat, it's a little dirty. I need to get that washed. I forgot to clean that. And of course, we're on the back here. This is where everything plugs in. Of course, we got to highlight the Kensington lock port there. Nice little ventable area right here, I guess. 2 super speed USB 3 ports. You got your gigabit Ethernet, power, storage expansion slot. You know what the deal is, and the HDMI out. But yeah, it's an Xbox Series S. It is finally here, finally in the studio. And of course, like, you can set it here too. So yeah, you can see there are 4 feet down here where you can set it like this, and it should be okay. But yeah, like, just to honestly, like, really look at it though, it seems weird. It really seems weird to kind of, because it's a very tall console compared to any console that's come out, and to kind of sit long ways as opposed to height wise. And it's a conversation that I've had with some people lately too. If you've looked at any of the Halo majors that went down in December, or around middle of December in Raleigh, when they were having issues with the PCs, they could not get a hold of consoles, of like actual consumer consoles to bring into the tournament. They had Xbox Series X dev units, which coincidentally they looked like Xbox One X's, which makes me wonder why the Series X form factor is like it is. If you were able to develop on a console that looks significantly smaller than this, looks a little bit more compact, looks like something you have seen before, as opposed to something that looks like a refrigerator. And I'm pretty sure there are reasons for it, but I don't know. It's okay. I'm fine with it. Quite frankly, I take this design over the PS5. Like, I do not understand why Seto Kaiba showed up to play, but he did. But yeah, the Xbox Series X is here. It is unboxed, and we will be getting it connected, ready to go. And of course, is not redundant. The Xbox Series S is going to get wiped, and it's actually, instead of it being sold like the older consoles were. And again, hey, if you were really curious and you were looking to try to make a quick buck or something like that, I know GameStop is not the place you may want to go to, especially in the middle of a pandemic. I'll admit that I had to sit and think about that for a second. But honestly, take a look at GameStop's console trade-in values. They are probably the highest that you will ever see it because of what's going on with the chip shortage. Amongst other things that are happening within the industry. Selling old consoles, if you have the new one and you want to make a few bucks, I mean, selling an old console is not a bad way to go. If you have their Premier membership or something like that, and if you are into the GameStop ecosystem fully in, like if you want to sell something and then buy something from them, like I did. The resale value of an Xbox One S, the 5 terabyte Xbox One S, I'm sorry, 500 gigabyte Xbox One S, you can get $220 for it. So keep that in mind. And that's how much this, if I were to sell this to GameStop, I would get that same amount, which makes no sense. Xbox One X was going for $330. And PS4 also, my launch PS4 went for $220. So yeah, that might be an avenue for you too if you're looking to, get some money for something. If you're trying to save up for something, and you have some consoles laying around, and this is the one time where GameStop is not really out to get you. Their prices are better than anything I've seen on Amazon and eBay. And you probably have a GameStop closer to you and not have to worry about people jipping you out of money, having to ship it somewhere. You could just take it to a GameStop and they will take it. I had to actually call and see if mine was taking in-store trade-ins, and they are definitely taking them, and they took them. Also sold them some old PS4 games. Of course, there were some they did not take, which was new to me. That there were actual games that they did not take, but they were like sports games. So, yeah, that's all I've got here. Of course, this is an unboxing of the Xbox Series X. Let me know, hey, what game should I try out on it? I'm pretty sure I've already tried them out on PC or on the Series S. But yeah, can't wait to get this baby hooked up and fully get into next gen. Of course, this is your boy Marcus Summers, Major Linux. This has been another major unboxing. Of course, if you like this video, hey, like, comment, subscribe, do the things. I'm gonna let my dude over there on the end let you know. But until next time, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you and peace. Y'all still here? Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Really do appreciate it. Of course, if you like the content that you just saw, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that the YouTubers ask you to do. I guess that includes me now. Anywho, yes, like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Support the channel over Patreon, PayPal, whatever. Check out the links in the video to anything else I might be pushing, hawking. I don't know. Did I sell out by now? I recorded this ages ago. Have I sold out? Let me know. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.